Hi everybody, this is Skinny Pistachio and I'm on my way to the grocery store. I want to go to Mariana's, which is a big grocery store here in Chicago. I want to pick up some root vegetables. We actually went to dinner on Saturday with our friends and we were talking about beets and just in general root vegetables, and I was surprised to hear that not so many people actually know how to use and what to cook with root vegetables. And me and my husband, we are just obsessed about root vegetables. We like turnips, we like parsnips, we like celery root. So I decided to go and pick up some root vegetables and just make a video on how I cook it. And trust me, this is so simple. It's literally takes the whole cooking time takes, you know, the cooking time is a little bit long, but the preparation is super simple and it's delicious, and I want to show you guys how I do it so that you can give it a try. Okay, so we have celery root over here. So it looks like this. So we're gonna cook it up. It's $2.79. We have beets over here. Those are turnips. Parsnips. Yeah, I kind of pretty good. So parsnip is $1.75 and turnip.
I was on call for 3 days.
So those are the ones that we're gonna buy, and some carrots probably.
I didn't have any time to document.
Hey guys, so I just got back from the grocery store and look what I got. Bunch of delicious root vegetables. So those are pretty much available at any grocery store. It may be a little bit hard to find celery root. That's what I have over here, but I'm sure if you ask somebody, they will either find it for you, or sometimes it's kind of like hidden in between carrots or something like that. So I just asked the guy at the grocery store, and he was able to pull it out from some corner for me. But those are all unwashed. So I have celery root over here. So this one has some greens on top. You may find at your grocery store the one that is actually just a bulb. Here I have carrot, I have parsnip, sweet potatoes, I have turnip, and I have some beets. So it was actually so funny at the grocery store. The girl at the counter, the cashier, she actually asked me which one is which, because people confuse, I think, turnips and parsnip a lot. So parsnip is the one that is kind of looks like carrot, but it's a little bit bitter, I would say, but it's delicious. And turnip is usually rounded, and it has kind of like red spots or purple spots. I also have kind of smaller and bigger beets over here. So, and again, you can find any size is fine, but I find that, you know, smaller beets are good for roasting, and if you like use them in salads and stuff, so they're pretty kind of like, you know, the small ones. And the big one you can just like roast or I use them for juices, and I will show you in the video how I use it. So as I said, all of these vegetables are unwashed. I'm gonna wash them and then I will show you how I peel them. So the next step after you wash your root vegetables is obviously peel them. I have two peelers over here. They pretty much do the same. I usually use this one, it's more convenient, so I'm gonna use this and I'll show you how I use it. So I'm gonna start by peeling a carrot. So I usually just literally just like go like this. Next, I cut the ends, and nice and clean carrot is ready. Next one, I'm gonna peel a parsnip. So the same concept. And I should probably mention, if you buy root vegetables and you keep them in the fridge for a little bit, for a few days, they may get a little bit softer. So just keep it in mind, because when they get softer, it's kind of harder to peel them. So here's a parsnip. Next we have a turnip. So I usually just kind of peel it that way. I have sweet potato here. Some people think that it's kind of dangerous to peel that way, but honestly, like this, the ends are not sharp, so I mean, be careful, but I don't think you can like hurt yourself. So next we have celery root. This one may be a little bit tricky, but I usually kind of like start by peeling it this way, or if you don't care how much of the actual vegetable you waste, you can always use just a knife and go this way. But I think you just waste a lot of actual vegetables, so I prefer going with the peeler, and if there are some like, you know, hard skin, then I will just use the knife. So like here you see there's some stuff over there, so you just cut it off. So here we have celery root. Okay, and the last thing we have beets, and this is the vegetable that so many people like in salads, but so many people don't know how to prepare it, how to cook it, or just so scared that their hands will be red for the rest of the week. But trust me, this is not true. If you know what you do and you wash your hands pretty fast after you touched it, nothing is gonna happen. Many people just use gloves, you know, rubber gloves, when they peel or do anything with the beets. I don't do this, and I've never had any issues that, you know, the juice of the beets would just get stuck in my hands. So I usually, the only thing that kind of concerns me is I always paranoid that my cutting board will get red if I don't wash it right away. So just keep in mind that you just need to clean it right away, or you can just put like a paper towel or something on top, or just peel it in the sink. So I'm gonna do it here. So I go same concept. I'm gonna use bigger bit for my juice and smaller ones for just roasting. I guess if you clean them pretty well with some, like, you know, cooking brush or something, and you can roast them with the skin, make sure that you just cut off the top and the bottom. So, and then you roast them, and when they're ready, when they cool down, you can just peel off the skin. So I washed my hands, and again, I'm gonna just like cut off the top part and the bottom part. And probably, since this one is pretty big, I'm gonna use it in my juice, so I prefer cutting it in smaller pieces. Same thing with the smaller ones. As you can see, my hands are normal, my cutting board is clean. If after cutting beets you have any stains on your hands, I would suggest just taking a piece of lemon, cut a piece of lemon, and just using lemon juice, just rub it a little bit on your skin. And lemon juice dissolves the juice. So the first thing that I would like to show you guys is that I like to use raw beets and raw carrots in my juice. It is delicious, It is so healthy. My favorite is the one that I call Energizer. So I put raw beets, I put carrots, I put celery, I also have apples here, lemon, and some ginger. You can obviously put some other stuff as well, or if you, let's say, don't like ginger, you can exclude it. But I love it. I have it pretty much every other day in the morning. So I'm gonna just juice it and enjoy it. And our juice is ready. The only thing that I would like to mention is when you start cleaning your juicer, obviously there is some stuff that is left after juicing. I actually don't throw it away. I put it in the container and I use it in my salads. I would add it to with my eggs, so it is delicious. So don't waste vitamins, use it in your daily life. Enjoy. The next thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how to roast beets. Roast beets are just great for salads. I enjoy them by itself. I shred them, I put them with my eggs, so you can do so many great things with beets, with roasted beets. So I use foil paper. I put 1 beet per paper. I put some pepper, I put some salt, and I put a little bit of olive oil, and I kind of like rub them and put on the tray or anything else that you can use them. So the next thing that I'm gonna show you guys is how to roast celery roots, sweet potatoes, parsnip, and turnips. So you can obviously, you know, cut them in any shape that you want. I prefer just like cut them in cubes. And if you guys cook this for your friends or for your family for the first time, and when they eat, you can actually play a game to figure out which piece is which vegetable. Trust me, you would probably know, but nobody else would even guess. So I cut all the vegetables. Now kind of spread them around and mix them. And now you can season them any way you want. I usually just put some olive oil. I put black pepper, put some salt, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this Italian herb blend. So those are just different herbs, oregano, basil, thyme, and rosemary. So this one is great, and I'm gonna just kind of mix it all together and preheat your oven to 400 or 425 and put them in the oven for, I would start checking in about 20-30 minutes. So I preheated the oven to 400 degrees and I'm gonna put the beets inside the oven for about 45 minutes up to an hour. I would start checking on how soft they are in about 45 minutes and just take them out whenever they're soft. And so I just took out the vegetables from the oven. They've been in the oven for about 45 minutes. I will let them cool for 5-10 minutes and then I will serve them. So I got the beets from the oven as well, and I usually check it. I put my knife in the beet, and if it's soft then it's ready. I let them cool and just put it in the container and use it in any dishes that you want. I like to put them in the salad, and if you guys want me to do some video on my favorite salads where I use beets, just let me know. As you can see guys, root vegetables are actually pretty easy to cook. They taste delicious, they're super healthy, I hope that you liked the video, and let me know if you try any of these recipes. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my root vegetables, my freshly squeezed beet juice, and I will probably make myself a salad tomorrow using this delicious roasted beets. See you soon, bye!